Everybody. Here's a weekly forage forecast for the week of October 27th to the 1st of November. And the first thing we do is we check the foragefactory.com and see the news events happening this week. This week is going to end October and start the beginning of November. So there's always NFP, the first Friday of the month. So this week we have NFP coming in. So let's see what's happening. So for Sunday, nothing too crazy. You got a bank holiday in New Zealand. And then going to Monday, there is high impact news for the CAD pairs during New York session. And then Tuesday, that's when the market really is going to pick up, where there's more news activity, especially during Asia session with the AUD pairs. Be cautious, especially if you're scalping those pairs, as well as New York session with the USD pairs. Wednesday, we have more news events as well throughout the day, and mainly New York session. You should be on the lookout for the high impact news affecting USD pairs, as well as JPY. They have tentative news throughout the day. And then Thursday, we have more news, especially during New York session. You have affecting the CAD and USD pairs. We got like unemployment claims, unemployment cost index. And then Friday, we have NFP, we have like the unemployment rate, us as well as non-farm employment change, average hourly earnings. So Thursday and Friday, and then also you have the ISM manufacturing PMI on Friday. So pretty much Friday, Thursday, and Wednesday heavily news, as well as Tuesday. So this week is loaded with news. So definitely be cautious if you're scalping. So now let's look at some pairs. So for those who trade Bitcoin, right now over the weekend, Bitcoin's been on a slight retracement, going to the upside. If we end up breaking through this area that was previous wicked, I see us doing more continuation to the upside. But if we don't and create a reversal candlestick pattern, I expect it to come back down and retest the previous low. So that's what I see right now in Bitcoin. But right now we're moving up on a little uptrend retracement. And those who trade the GP JPY pair, there was some consolidation to end the week. So right now it is an uptrend overall, but two things can happen. We could start to retrace and go to the upside and retest the high, or we could literally come back down this week because NFP week, and then pretty much the news would just take if we're going to break back to the upside for the uptrend or break down and create a new low. So just be mindful when trading this pair this week if you're definitely swing trading on a higher time frame. GBPUSD, we're on a downtrend. As you can see, this is a continuation on the downtrend. So I expect us to continue to come down on downtrend. I expect us to continue to come down and retest the low. We could retrace a little bit, but I do expect us to retest the low. So there's more strength on the USD dollar side. But we had a lot of news this week for USD pairs, so just be mindful. And then Euro CHF, we on a downtrend as of last week. Um, create, some wicks and shot down to end Friday. I do see us a continuation to retest a low. We do retrace a little bit, but we're still focusing on sell moves to the downside. Since we're bearish heavily on that pair. And for GBP CAD, it's kind of a little messy. We ended Friday slightly retracing upwards, but ultimately on the higher time frames, we are on a what's it called downside. So if we do come up this week, I expect to look for some type of retracement to come back down, or we could literally start to retrace down a little bit as the week begins. But ultimately, just focus on sell setups. But sometimes, like I said, you got to see how the market plays and go with the trend. And there's always trend within a trend, so just be mindful. And those who trade gold, gold right now is on a slight retracement uptrend. I'm gonna see how gold reacts to this zone area. If we break through, then we're going to the upside. But if we don't, then we're coming back to the downside to retest this previous low. If we break it, we're then going down to the downside. So right now we're focusing on these two zones. zones here or this previous demand zone to see how gold reacts. And then for Euro AUD, right now URD is on an uptrend. So I'm going to expect for a continuation, particularly continue to go upwards and retrace as we go upwards. And last but not least, XRP, for those who trade this cryptocurrency pair, focusing on sell setups. Since we're over on a downtrend on a higher time zone, waiting for the trade to play out. Since we are slightly retracing, waiting for us to create some type of retracement reversal to be able to take it down to the downside. So that's pretty much what I see so far this week. Just remember this week, there's a lot of news events, especially from Tuesday to Friday. So there should be definitely a lot of good movements in the market. Just be cautious when you hold trades or scalps because there's a lot of volatility throughout each day during the sessions. And that's pretty much it. Definitely, trade what you see and not what you think. You already know. If you have any questions, comment below. You already know we out here. Peace.